really am a nice person, but I can't stop myself from giving snark to the white people at Asian.
Yeah, that's a terrible take. Anyway, I want to use that as a springboard to share something. When I was a young chef, this was in the early 90s, and still learning my chops, pun intended, I had been trained in traditional European and contemporary North American cuisine. Fantastic. Classics, good foundation. But I knew there was so much more out there, right? I live in Toronto, very multicultural, and I'd been to many different restaurants, and I knew lots of people and the food that they had and all that, and I wanted that. I wanted to try that stuff. But I didn't have a lot of information. Internet was in its infancy, so there was some stuff, but not tons. And YouTube is not like the YouTube you see now. And there were some cookbooks, so I had some information, but not enough that I could walk into a store and confidently get something. And so I would go into, South American shops, I'd go to Caribbean markets, Asian markets, all different kinds of markets, and very grateful that we have them here. And I would just go around and look for things that were interesting, different fruits and vegetables and cuts of meat, et cetera, et cetera. And inevitably, I would, ask questions. So I would ask, the people that work there and even other people shopping, if it seemed like, okay, I get a vibe from them. And I'd say like, hey, what is this? And how do you prepare? And what's your favorite? And I'd ask them a few questions and coming from pure curiosity and open-mindedness, right? And 100% of the time, 100%, they answered my questions. And they did it happily, like very kindly. And I think it's because they sensed that I was confused, but I was really curious about these things. And I think it's just because they're just so happy to share their culture. Like most people are happy to do that because they're proud of their culture. And food is such a beautiful metaphor for so many things, right? Like we talk about breaking bread and community and gathering and coming together, but also the rituals of preparation and harvesting and gathering. There's so much there to mine. And it's so tied, food is so tied into culture. And so by extension of sharing, hey, have you tried this? And this is really cool. And oh, this is like a holiday and we do it at this festival. And this, like they're also sharing of themselves and their culture, their heritage, their backgrounds, their rituals, their customs, their traditions. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful when we can share of ourselves openly and without judgment. And just allow for people to learn from us. Because that's really why we're here. To share and learn from one another, to expand our horizons, to grow. And what a wonderful way to do it through food. Like it's just a beautiful, essential way of doing it. So yeah, don't be like her. Just share. Come on.